beginning my video with my face. What even is this? Hello pretty people. So today I have created this look. It was something similar to what I did last night. And last night I did a cut crease, but today I have decided to do a more of a halo eye. I had to think of the name for a moment. A halo eye. And I still did the smoky wing. Decided to go with the same pink lip. And you know what? I'm really liking it. Also, I don't know if you noticed, occasionally you would see a little bit of a corner outside my backdrop. I slid my backdrop downwards so that it now finishes much lower. So now I don't have to crop out the bottom. So if you want to see how this looks done, please keep watching. So I'm going to use the Nikkie palette. I'm going to be using Redemption and Blend and Snap. Actually thinking about, maybe this as well. I'm not sure yet. Oh my god. I just dug a nail into that. Into Zorma. And then in the center I'm going to use... This is from a small brand called Star Gem Cosmetics. And it's run by somebody called Journey. And they are absolutely lovely. So, also I'm working hard to look into the lens as I speak. So, there we go. That's what my plan is. So we'll take first of all Redemption. And I've done all my skin, primed my eyelids. I used the P. Louise base. This is like exactly matching my top. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a small brush such as this and use Redemption underneath the lower lash line. So I quite like this palette. The only thing that I don't like is I wish it was better spaced apart, not better spaced apart, but just better arranged. So it's just, you know, light to darker or cooler to warmer or something like that. There's, you know, a bunch of warm colours here and then a bunch of cool colours here, but I just think it could have been better spaced, just better arranged. And that's not to say it's not a lovely palette, because it really is. And I love that there's a magnifying mirror on this side. The only concern is that I need somewhere better to hold that so I can look into the mirror here. But then of course, because I'm using Redemption on this side, I have to close that to hold that. But that's what we're working with. I did a really intricate design the other night. I was drawing on my face actually, and this mirror was very, very helpful. So, okay, so that is the orange from that palette. I'm going to be using this Creative Me palette from Coastal Scents, and I've used it quite a lot. I'm going to be using a mixture of these two. There's no mirror in that one, so I'm switching back to this. What I do like about this is that it does tape quite nicely. And then take that small brush again. So I'm covering my face, I just realised. And then What I'm next going to be doing is taking some Blend and Snap. Actually, you know what? I have an even further idea for this. Okay, so I'm going to be taking a base shadow brush and I'm going to be taking Slasher. Blend that out with extra pink. Blend that out with more redemption. And then take Slasher underneath. Taking Slasher into the inner corner, inner and outer corners, I should say. And now I'm going to take this brush. It's fluffy, but it's on the flatter side. So I'm going to take Slasher again. Okay, so my next step is to use a little bit more of the P. Louise base. And then, that's not very tidy, I know, but I'm going to take some of Aura because I like the orange tone to it. Okay, and then of course I'm going back in with some more Slasher. I mean, that looks nice on its own, but you know, you gotta support the small brands. So I am going to be taking a little bit of this one from Star Gem, Effing Hell. I try really hard not to swear on my channel actually. So what I'm gonna do is, because I only want some of it, I'm gonna put lash glue over my lid, which is not ideal, but this I've tried last night and I really like it. I really like the color, but it's not so great with glitter primer. I don't know why. Maybe my favorite glitter primer wasn't adhesive enough, but yeah, anyway. Whatever you do, careful what side you open that up on. I mean, Just wiping a lot of the chunkiness off. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my inner corner. And this is from Sugar Babe Cosmetics. This is in Mirage. And basically, look how pretty that is. It's got greens and it's got purple. It's just so pretty. And so I'll be taking glitter glue for this. And take a small brush. Right, so I'm now taking the Pigment Plus Water Resistant Retractable Liner in Black Abyss. This is from Designer Brands or DV. I think at this point I would put a black smoky eye with everything. I should have bought this one in a hurry on the way to a job because I was in a pinch and needed some eyeliner, and this one I was just like, okay, hope for the best, and you know what? It's lovely. It is lovely. So I bought two, so one for me and one that I've labelled for my kit, so I've got that to sharpen. And then next I'm going to take Slasher again, and I'm going to blend that out. So I'm going to blend that up a little bit too. And I'm smoking that out too. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a BH Cosmetics liquid liner. This is one, this is their felt tip liner. And I'm not taking that all the way. I just want something in the inner corner so that I've got something to put my lashes with. And just finishing that off with this one so it blends. And you know what, I'm bringing that higher.
I'm just sitting here, I got time, it's clear to see from up here, the world seems small, we can sit together.
Right, so we have smoky liner, both top and bottom. And slightly irritated eye. So I often use my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I'm gonna change it up a bit and use my other favourite. I think this is my absolute favourite at the moment. This is the Essence Volume Stylist Curl and Hold Mascara.
Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth.
Alright, so for lashes, actually you know what? I'm going to go even further and I'm going to use Quasimodo to even better do this liner.
Meant to be in the great outdoors.
I'm bringing back more of the orange because that's what we're here for.
meant to be.
Right, so I'm using here, this is Lilith from Swatch Queen. And if you want 10% off Swatch Queen, you can use my code Tiarna Ellen. They look a bit worse, not worse for wear, but they're not completely on their tray because I have used them. I quite like these ones. So I have Embley, which are these ones, and they flare out at the ends a little bit. And then Lilith is kind of, they're more full in the center. And I think I'm gonna go with Lilith today. They're actually a lot more fluffier as well. It looks so cool. Did this one look recently where I had the offcuts because they were a little bit too long, so I cut a little bit off both ends and I used those offcuts and I stuck them underneath. So of course when you do your lashes, when it comes to the bottom lashes, when you have your top lashes, of course it looks like that, it curves up, but then when you have your bottom lashes naturally curl downwards like that. So I'm not doing that today, but you know, I was pretty happy with it. Gluing those up. Now last night when I did this, I did a hot pink lipstick and I'm thinking I might do it again. So I'm taking this Australis pencil in Sangria and it's a little bit darker than the e.l.f. this lip liner I'm using. So this is the Velvet and Matte Lipstick in Bold Berry. And it's in the same range as the blushing brown one that I like. I feel like I'm one of the few makeup artists online that accentuates and defines the Cupid's bow. I feel like everybody does over the Cupid's bow. I'm just scared to try that because I know this looks good though. Like I know this, I like that shape on me personally, so. So what I've just done is I have kind of printed it because glue attracts glue. And just let that dry a little bit more tacky. Might do a little bit more cat eye. Okay, these are wild. Like, these are truly wild. They also have a ridiculous amount of curl. Right, so that is my finished video. I think this is the quickest video I've ever filmed, probably because I knew what I was doing and I had ideas. So just a quick roundup. Basically what I've done, most of the shadows I used were out of the NikkieTutorials palette from Beauty Bay. So I used Redemption and a little bit of Blend and Snap. Mostly I used Slasher as a sort of accenting parts. In some places of the liner, just to darken up Slasher, I used Quasimodo from the Midnight Masquerade palette from Colourpop. And then on the inner corner I used this Star Gem Cosmetics pigment, effing hell. Then I used Sugar Babe Cosmetics Mirage, and then on the lips I used e.l.f.'s Bold Berry and an Australis lip liner. Oh, and to darken some of the orange I used this one from Coastal Scents. Yes, Coastal Scents is that brand from about 12 years ago, maybe 10, but no, it'd be 12 years ago that I was first hearing about it. It was a long time ago, and the quality of eyeshadow has just gone up impeccably, particularly coloured eyeshadow. They were the famous 88 palettes, so I use this colour from Coastal Scents just to darken that up a little bit. So with all that said, thank you so much for watching. If you would like to keep up with my work, the subscribe button doesn't really work anymore, but it's always nice. Please hit the notification bell and please click all notifications. So please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Have a wonderful day and stay classy, kids.